Hello, welcome to our video. This is
Rhea
and Riri's tea time video. These are our two guests,
Susanna
and Demi.
And we will be talking about friendships and relationships.
So our first topic of discussion is going to be what to do in a difficult relationship. So to begin, if you want your relationship, friendship, marriage, or even just a team to work and survive hardships, you must have a solid foundation of communication and accommodation.
Communication is boring.
And accommodation is like how do you say it?
An understanding?
Like compromising.
Okay.
So
yeah.
like
That's
accepting your
compromising.
differences, stuff like that.
Background
differences.
Without communication,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Because I'm pretty sure we all come from
It's boring.
way
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
We all grew up differently. You have to know.
I definitely expect like my partner or my friend to be able to communicate well with me and understand.
Friendships.
Okay, yeah, so like what to do in a difficult friendship. So I feel like an example of a difficult friendship would probably be like one-sided. So I'm always calling somebody, I'm always making plans with somebody, but if it feels like they're not feeling it, whatever,
busy for you.
yeah, they're always too busy and stuff, like you kind of start seeing that that's a difficult friendship and you probably want to distance yourself for a little bit and then probably see where that takes you guys. Like if you guys just needed time apart, like kind of like a relationship, like sometimes you need breaks from people, and I feel like that happens to a lot of people. And personally, the person I am is like I like being by myself a lot. So yeah, like I really like my own company.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like
And-
people taking it personal, like, because I like
Yeah.
being alone. So
Yeah.
it's when you
Yeah.
communicate saying, like, I need me time, don't take it personal. And then,
Yeah.
all right, because, like, if you don't text them back or anything, they're just going to, like, oh, shit, what I do wrong?
Yeah, assume it's
I'm
like
so sorry.
assuming like it's something they
Yeah.
like basically making it about them when in reality sometimes you just need your personal space, and I feel like that's
You
important
need a
in,
day to yourself.
yeah,
or a
that's
week to
important in
yourself.
friendships and relationships. Just like be comfortable within yourself, like with your own company.
You're not shutting them out. It's
Yeah.
just like you want you.
I think from the other side too, like if I were to understand my friend who wants to be alone, if they just tell me, I'm perfectly fine with it.
And that's where
Like,
communication.
yeah, I'm
Instead of just
definitely
blocking
okay
them
with
out.
them having their alone time.
But I feel like you would have to let them know like why you're not talking to me and stuff instead of just shutting them out real quick. No text, no nothing. And in friendships, you have to have trust. Trust is a good.
Trust is big.
Real big.
Like if I tell you something, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting
Yeah,
you.
they're
I'm
gonna
telling you my
find
you.
deep insides. My family problems, my everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I hear from another person out, you done.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that.
What else is there?
And respect.
If you don't respect me, I'm not going to respect you.
Period.
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yes, and that's, I feel like with a lot of people, it's like they expect respect and they don't give it
Like,
to
they're
other
rude.
people.
And
Yeah.
then it's just like, but when you come at them the way they come at you, they're just
Yeah,
like,
they're
Yeah, they're shocked. Like,
what? Yeah. So, what are examples of like current difficult relationships you guys have? Like,
I
You guys have any
think
examples?
communication is really big because on the other side, people won't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. They're like, what? Like,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me that. But it's like, I did tell you that, or maybe you didn't.
here
But
and there.
again, it's like you need to get the point across where it's, I need my space, I need my time, or understand that I need respect, understand this, understand that. Like, you just need to be able to talk. Some people are not good communicators.
Nope.
that's me. I know that.
Yeah.
Just not good at communicating. It's like you need to just get the point across to be able to tell me we can't move forward if there's no communication.
Agree
Like,
with something.
it's not.
yeah.
What's one of yours, Susanna?
I don't know.
I know you just got out of a toxic friendship.
Yeah.
How is that
How's
going?
that big friendship?
Yeah. How's that benefited you, and how did it affect you?
It affected me because that friend always tried controlling me, you know what I mean? Tell me what to do, how to act. And, like, I got rid of that friendship, and now I'm happier. Does that make sense? Like, I'm more myself.
Less toxic.
Yes.
I seen you do
I feel like you respected yourself
what
though.
is it?
You respected yourself though when you did that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was like
stood
a
up for
big, and
yourself.
it's really hard to get rid of like someone you're talking to, that you're involved with as a partner, and then it's also hard to take away and get rid of one of your friends that like you thought that would always be good to you. It's like
You went way
The best
back.
thing is to leave.
Like, so I feel like some people don't think friendship breakups are as, how to
It's
say
hard.
it,
as deep
yeah,
as
as
like
deep as a
boyfriend
as
or
a
something.
significant
Hard.
other.
Yeah.
It was hard walking away, you know. Like,
Yeah.
You're just like you're expecting that friend to always be there, and then having to
Everything
walk
happens
away.
for a reason.
Everything. And you see what that reason is.
No
You
respect.
better.
There we go.
No
No,
respect.
respect. Without respect, no friendship.
Yeah.
That friend didn't respect me.
Yeah.
No more friendship.
Okay. What about you, Demi?
Wait, what was the question? I was
Like-
like going.
So, okay, so do you have like an example? Like, toxic relationship got rid of it,
Oh,
and you're,
okay,
like,
perfect
more-
example. I had a friend who stopped talking to me completely. Those are horrible communication skills.
Yep.
If you can't tell me what the problem is, I can't fix myself, I can't fix you, I can't fix our friendship. So if you can't tell me the problem, I am not going to continue the friendship. I remove myself from the equation. Not going to continue with that. That is a bad communication. No, perfect example of that. That friend is no longer in my life because she chose to stop talking to me.
And you don't know why.
And I have no clue, but I didn't stick around to figure it out.
And if she would have communicated better, I feel like you guys probably could have
Exactly.
fixed that friendship. Like, you could have fixed where you
then,
messed up, and
exactly,
she
and you think it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna stick around and tell you the problem.
yeah, definitely.
You can't make yourself look stupid either. Respect yourself first.
Yeah. Okay, so probably a little deeper relationship, like with your significant other.
Without communication, there's no trust. It's hard to trust someone that doesn't communicate with you.
I never been in a relationship, so tell me how it is, y'all.
Yeah, same.
Like, you need to, like, I'm not saying you need to ask for me to go somewhere, like, you'd be like, hey, babe, whatever, I'm gonna go with my friends. Like, all right, have fun. That's communicating
Yeah.
and trust. But, like, if I find out, like, I'm
Okay.
gonna assume stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what happens, and then happens an argument. So it's better to, like, communicate to me where you're going, and everything's good.
Like, let's say I'm gonna go take a shit.
All right, where? What restroom?
Are we editing that? No.
he likes to laugh. Okay, so I feel like when I was in a difficult relationship, the reason it fell apart was because I was willing to figure out what I was doing wrong, fix it.
They weren't.
They weren't, yeah. So, like, where I messed up is I didn't communicate how I felt. I didn't, how to say, like, I ignored a lot of red flags. I ignored a lot of red flags in my last relationship. Like, there were so many red flags I ignored, like, for reals. And
now we're all single.
yes, and like,
Living our best life.
and yeah, definitely. What is it? I watched this video when Lauren London, she said, like, you don't possess people, you just get to experience them. And I completely agree with that. Like, nobody should feel like they have control over anybody, because they're not always going to be there. Whether you guys fall off, whether something happens to them, whatever the situation is, like, they're not always going to be there for. And I'm not saying it's just boys.
Oh no, 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 no.
Girls.
I have my own problems too. Like I'm quick to just like let go of things and like move on. Like I
definitely. Like,
I'll speak my piece and say what was wrong, but I don't see the point of like pondering over it. Like I'm like, I'm done. We're good. Like there's no need to go, backwards.
and I feel like a problem I'm working on right now is I have too much pride. Like,
Oh, that's
I'm not
my
gonna
gosh.
chase nobody. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
chase relationships. You get me?
Ends our video. Thank you for having our tea time talk with us.
Tea time.
Our tea time with these lovely ladies.
And I hope that you guys carry these traits,
Thoughts.
that you continue with all the relationships in your life.
Keep them in mind.
Remember, you don't
don't
possess
need
people.
anyone.
You don't possess people. You experience them. So treat everybody with respect. Treat everybody the way you want to be treated. Communicate your feelings.
Is this a thumbnail?
Moral of the story
Be
is
your only friend.
period.
If you can't be your only friend, then you can't have
Yeah,
friends, pretty much.
you have to be, how do you say, at peace with yourself.